In this video, I'm going to share the solution for question number 57 until 61. Okay, so now look at question number 57. Alright, match the following graph, match the, yeah, match the following graph position, match the position of the graph of the quadratic function with the correct value of discriminant determinant for it. The first one, the graph does not intersect the x-axis, so it is not has no real root. So the graph will be one. It does not touch the x-axis, so the discriminant will be b square minus 4ac less than 0. Okay, for the second graph, the graph intersects the x-axis at two different points. It intersects the x-axis at two different points, so it has two real and different roots. So the graph will be the first graph, and the discriminant is b square minus 4ac greater than 0. Okay, the third graph intersect the x-axis at one point only, so it has equal roots. Therefore, the graph will be the second diagram, and the discriminant is b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Okay, so I hope you already know this one. Alright, now question number 58. The graph of quadratic function fx equals px squared minus 2x minus 3 does not intersect. Does not intersect the x-axis. Find the range of values of p. The range. Alright, now from these two, so we know that it does not intersect the x-axis. The discriminant is b squared minus 4ac less than 0. From the function given, the equation given, so we know that a is equal to p is equal to negative 2, c is equal to negative 3. So we substitute here. So it will be negative 2 square minus 4 times a times c less than 0. So negative 2 square we get positive 4 plus negative 4 times negative 3 is positive 12. P is less than 0. So 12p is less than negative 4. P is less than negative 4 over 12. So it is equal to negative 1 over 3. Okay. So refer the keyword does not intersect the x-axis. Okay, now question number 59. The graph function fx equal to px square minus 8x plus 2 has so this is the keyword, has a maximum point. So if the graph has a maximum point, so we know the shape of the graph will be a set graph because it has a maximum point. If we have a set graph, so we know that the value of a is always negative. So it is less than 0. Okay, from the equation given, a is equal to c. A is equal to c, b is equal to negative 8, and c is equal to 2. So, if a is equal to 3, it means that a is less than 0 because it's a set graph, so therefore p is less than 0. Even p, the range of value of p is between negative 2 and 2, so you know that p is equal to negative 1 or 0 or 1. Okay, 2 is not included, right? So p is equal to this. So out of these three possible value of p, since we want p is less than 0, therefore we choose p is equal to negative 1. So this is not possible because we want p less than 0, a negative number. Okay, question B. Using the answer in A, so that if we want to use the answer in A, so the equation will be fx equals p substitute by negative 1, so it will be negative x squared minus 8x plus 2. So from this equation, a is equal to negative 1, b is equal to negative 8, c is equal to q. Okay, the question asks you to find the value of q, so you want to find out q is equal to what? The clue given, the keyword here is the graph starts the x-axis at 1 point. So if 1 point, so it tells you that the discriminant will be b square minus 4ac is less, sorry, is equal to 0. Touch at 1 point, so it has equal root. Equal root means equal 0. Okay, so we substitute the value of b square, so it will be negative 8 square minus 4 times negative 1 times 2 equals 0. So negative 8 square is 64 plus 4q equal to 0. So 4q is equal to negative 64. So therefore q is equal to negative 64 divided by 4. So q is equal to negative 2. Okay, the keyword is thus the x-axis at 1 point. Alright, now next question number 60. Question number 60. Given the quadratic function is x squared plus 2wx plus 3w minus 2. So if you compare with ax squared plus bx plus c, so a is equal to 1. The one who attached with x is b, therefore b is equal to 2w. The rest is c. C is equal to 3w minus 2. Okay. Given that this function is always positive, always positive means greater than 0. Okay, lies completely above the x-axis. So it means the graph does not touch the x-axis. So if this is the x-axis, so the graph is completely above the x-axis. Okay, so now, when W is between P and Q, find the value of P and Q. It means the question asks you P is equal to what? Q is equal to what? Okay. Now, so since the graph does not touch the x-axis, so your discriminant will be b square minus 4ac is greater or equal. Sorry, it's not greater or equal to 0. It is less than 0. Why? Why? It is less than 0 because this graph does not touch the x-axis, so it means this function has no roots. No roots. So no roots b square minus 4 is less than 0. For this one, greater than 0 always positive means the value of fx is always positive. With the value of y coordinate for this graph is always positive. Alright, so now substitute the value of b, so it should be 2w square minus 4ac 3w minus 2 is less than 0. So it's expand, we have 4w square minus 12w plus 8 is less than 0. So now we press this one you can simplify first. The equation will be divided by 4. So w square minus 3w plus 2 is less than 0. So you press EQN. If you press EQN, w you get negative 1 and w negative 2. Okay? Double check. A is equal to 1. B is equal to negative 3, C equals 2, W equals 2, W equals, equals 2. Okay, W equals 1, W equals 2, 2, 2. Now, in factorization, we have W minus 1, W minus 2. Okay, so this is the question of inequality. Inequality, so we need to refer to this symbol. So we cannot straight away tell the equation, the answer is W equal 1, W equal 2. So we need to identify the region. So this is a smiling graph. So it is a smiling graph. This is the W axis. The W cut, it cut the W axis at W equal to 1 and W equal to 2. So from this symbol, so it's less. So there are three parts, positive, negative, positive. So we choose the negative part because this is less than 0. So means W is between 1 and 2. So this is the range of W. So compared to the given information, W is between C and Q. So therefore, we conclude that P is equal to 1. If we compare, P is equal to 1 and Q is equal to 2. Okay. Next, we take question number 61. So question number 61, show that the graph of a quadratic function f(x) equals px squared, p square x squared. So p square x squared, so a is p squared, okay, plus 3px, so b is equal to 3p, plus 2, c is equal to 2. So the keywords here, always intersect the x-axis. Okay, for all the values of t. So in the graph asks you to show. If you want to show, if you want to show that the graph is always intersect the x-axis, so it means you want to show that the graph is like this or the graph is like this. We consider, let's say we consider the value of a is positive, so we have a smiling graph. Alright? So if the graph like this is c square minus 4ac greater than 0. If the graph like this, c square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So if you combine these two, c square minus 4ac greater or equal to 0. So we want to show b square minus 4ac is greater or equal to 0. So soalan show kita tak boleh guna ni, kita nak tunjukkan, kita nak dapatkan yang yes, memang kita dapat b square minus 4ac greater or equal to 0. So we just do b square minus 4ac, substitute b, substitute with 3p square minus 4 times a times c. Okay, you just calculate this first. Okay. So now 3p squared, 3p squared, sorry, show that the graph always intersect the x-axis for all values of p. So we want to show this. We want to show yes, we should get b square minus 4ac is greater or equal to 0. Right. So this is 3p squared, you get 9p squared minus 8p squared. So you have 8p squared. Sorry, you have 9p square minus 8, you have p square. So if p square, yes, p square is greater or equal to 0. Any number that we square any number, it will be a positive number. Okay? If, if for any values of p, if p is a negative number, let's say p is negative, p is equal to negative 1. If you do p square, it will be negative 1 square. So it p, you get positive 1. So positive 1 is greater than, positive 1 is a positive number. It is greater than 0. Okay? So if you have p is equal to 0, p square is equal to 0 square. 0 square is equal to 0. So it satisfies the information that we have b square minus 4ac is greater or equal to 0. Okay, so any number that we square will be greater than 0, will be a positive number. So we say that we already show that the for any values of p, the discriminant is always greater or equal to 0. Okay, that's it. So please complete your module. After this, I'll share for another solution for the next question. Okay, so thank you. Assalamualaikum.